Nothing right. No excuses. I don't condone his behavior, period. P. Diddy, monster, scumbag, piece of you know what. Don't condone his behavior, period. If you're speaking to somebody, or when I'm speaking to somebody and they can't come to that conclusion, it's like, oh, okay. I see what I got here. And all that, oh, I'm not judging. No, I'm judging. I have morals. I have values. There's a certain sense of decorum that I operate with. So I'm judging you. Yeah, I used to say that. Oh, to each his own. No, I'm judging you. I believe my way of living is much more efficient, much more productive than yours, and yours sucks. So I'm judging you. Yeah, you treat women like that, you're a piece of shit. That's the bottom line. That's easy, but people can't come to that conclusion because birds of a feather flock together. And that's one thing I will commend them for, is not being hypocrites. Let people relax and they'll tell you exactly who they are. They'll tell you exactly who they are. You can't make hard stances on certain things when it comes to the females because you operate a certain way when it comes to the females. That's the conclusion that I'm drawing. That's easy. That's easy. In every single situation that happens today, you can find out exactly who your counterpart is, who your compadre is. You can just find out exactly how they think. Just ask them about the situation. Especially if you're coming into thinking with ethics, with morals, with values, or if you're a religious person, you have a religion, you have a belief, you have a faith. These are easy answers if you have that. And what I'm doing now is challenging the secular people who don't believe in God. And it's like, okay, how are you living your life though? What is your reason for that? What are your morals? What are your ethics? What are your values? And when you find out, and you'll see, ask them people those questions. They don't even know what those words mean. They won't have any idea how to live life. They're living rogue. So you got to watch out for people like that. Women, why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't have any direction? I'm not saying that they have to be religious. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm saying, or they have to have a faith. I'm not saying that at all. But if they do, they have direction. At least they have the direction. Somebody who's secular, like, where's your direction? That's why you don't have an opinion on these things, or I got to wait till it play out. You clearly see all of the evidence right in your face, and you still got to wait till it play out. That's weird. If there's a lack of evidence, that's one thing, but there's evidence out, man. This is to be cut and dry. Look, if you're watching this, all right, just do yourself a favor. When it comes to Diddy, you automatically need to say, oh yeah, he's not right. He's not right. That guy's a scumbag. Based on the evidence, based on these allegations, based on how long this has been happening, no remorse. Come on. This is easy. So I judge, but that just because I judge, that doesn't mean that I don't want to be around you and things of that nature, but I just know what I'm dealing with. I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Sexual assault, treating women wrong. Oh, nope, that's wrong. Bye. I don't do that here. That's not what I stand for. That's against all of my morals. I don't want to do that. That's against my integrity. Acting against your integrity. That's morally wrong. Morally wrong. If you believe you're supposed to treat women and children correctly, and somebody else doesn't treat them correctly, and it's obvious and there's evidence there, your answer is easy. Scumbag. I don't want no parts of that. Justice, there's a justice system for a reason. He's not going to be where Martha Stewart is. He's probably going to be where R. Kelly is. It's probably going to be tough for him. Because he's never coming home again. This, it's terrible. It's terrible that somebody can get away with and do those things for that long. And then now, you talk to people and they're not too sure about how to feel about it. That's because of the society we're in. It's the Wild West. You got to find out who you're dealing with. And the easy way to find out who you're dealing with is hold firm on your stance. Hold firm on your stance. If you think Diddy is a piece of crap for the things that he's done, then when you talk about it with people, understand and always say, yeah, Diddy's a piece of crap. Keep forcing that down their throats. Diddy's a piece of crap. Why they try to force, well, I don't know. Diddy's a piece of crap. You don't treat people like that. You don't treat people like shit. You know, if you don't believe you should treat women like that, when people bring up Donald Trump, you say, no. You're not supposed to treat women like that. I'm not worried about all the racist shit or all that crap he's saying. You're not supposed to treat women like that, period. Period. There's a hang up here. I can't get past that. I can't get past that. Bottom line. And that's how you know what you're dealing with. That's how you can watch how people operate. Just ask them questions. Ask them questions. See how they think. Then sit back and think about that conversation you just had and say, whoa, I'm dealing with a sociopath, with a narcissist, with an asshole, somebody who lacks empathy. This is scary. Let me watch out for this person. You know, that's very important. It amazes me how many people just can't come to a conclusion about anything because they don't know what they stand for. You know? Those who have religion, those who have God, those who have a faith, you have a way of operating. But those who don't and don't have a faith, like, what are you doing? No, because if you can't explain to somebody where your morals are, where your ethics are, why you move the way you move, what is your reason, then this is just Wild West for you. You're what I call a whim creature. Whatever comes, knee-jerk reaction creature. Like, oh, yep, I like this color today. Oh, yeah, yep, that's what I feel. You know, you go off your emotions and your feelings. That's what you are. So it's easy to predict the way you would act in certain situations. Because you don't stand for anything, so you'll fall. You'll fall for anything, basically. You don't stand for nothing. You don't have anything that you live by. So you'll fall for anything. So you're a whim creature. Anything that comes along, that's what you are. You know, you're like a leaf. Like, you know, wherever the wind, whoop, whoop. You don't have nowhere. You don't know where you're going. So that's why you can't stand firm on certain things that happen in current events or in the world. And it makes sense. It makes sense. I love to talk to people and listen to them, you know, try to rationalize the things that they say all day long. Like, that's one thing I do. I love that. It's fun to get to know people that way, you know. But when it comes to these big ones, these easy ones for me, like, what? He did what? Scumbag. Oh, come on. That's a scumbag. Say, well, no, well, what? Well, how are you living? Morally, give me some of your morals. Morally, how is this okay for you? It's okay to treat people like that? In any situation? Come on, bro. When there's smoke, there's fire. People who treat people kindly don't wind up in situations like this. And because you're not treating people kindly, I'm out. Justice needs to be served. That's the bottom line. Justice needs to be served. Go ahead. Ask your man. Ask him. Ask him how he feels about the Diddy situation. There's evidence here. Everything is out. Ask him how he feels. Anything but something like that, you have to ask him. Then ask him, like, yo, morally, like, where do you stand on this? You know? Then you can see, maybe he might say the right things. Maybe he has a religious belief. Maybe he has a faith. Then the answer should be easy. Yeah, Diddy, scumbag. That's wrong. That's wrong. I don't stand for stuff like that. It's just, you know, the society we in today. Everything goes because nobody stands for shit. You know, everybody's doing what they want to do and they don't know what they're doing. You know, I talk about being selfish, rationally selfish. Someone who's just a whim creature, there's no way they can be selfish because they don't know what their best interest is. They have no idea what their best interest is. It all depends on what they feel like that day, how they feel that day. They're whim creatures. You got to watch out for whim creatures. You know, they give people passes because they want to pass for their stupid behavior. And my question is, why be stupid? Why be stupid? You know? I believe you should look up and acquire the knowledge that you seek. And if there's nothing you seek, then you need to believe in something. You need to believe in something. You have the robot. You have all of these things you can figure out and ask yourself to somebody to help you. Because if you don't believe in anything, you definitely will fall for anything. That's just easy. And like I said, you'll be like a leaf, just going wherever the freaking wind takes you. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that, man. Hit the like, subscribe button, comment if you like this type of content. I'm Ronald West, and I'm out.